I got Dad's guitar out. I got my brother got me this hat when I was 17. He worked, he farmed out north of town, and you probably knew my brother Ford McDowell if you lived around here very long. He left me about 13 years ago and went on to prepare a place for me, you know. He's got his work cut out for him, but he never shied away from hard work. But my dad had my brother and I sing duets together when we were just kids. I mean, just early grade school. And we sang this one. And we did it, I think, for, it wasn't a Christmas program, but another program where we had, you know, 20, 30, I'd say 20 maybe, parents there along with the kids in our country school. And I sang the lead, he sang the tenor part. and we made our dad very proud of doing this song. First of all, I introduced it and I said, we're going to sing someday. And then we didn't start right away. Some people thought, well, when is someday, you know? Well, anyway, we finally got to singing it. And then about the middle of the song, my brother, he tapped me on the shoulder and said, you're off key. I mean, this was in front of God and everybody. And of course, he was right, but I wasn't about to admit it. And he was just a year older than I, 13 months. And he was usually right, and I hated to admit it. But so at any rate, I wouldn't admit it, and I wouldn't back down. And so I took him down in the middle of the stage, and we wrestled a little bit until Dad got there and straightened us up. And then we finished the song. And I sang on key the rest of the way, I think. At least he didn't dare tell me I wasn't. Anyway, it's a pretty simple little song. It was also done by Jamborees. And it goes, I know that someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody else, you'll expect me to be true and keep on loving you. Though I'm feeling blue, you'll think I can't forget you until someday you want me to want you. When I am strong for somebody new. And though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I won't want you. I know that someday you want me to want you. When I am strong for somebody new. And though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I won't want you. Thank you. Ford, my brother Ford, see Ford, I did stay on key, at least most of the time. Well, what do you think, Bob? One more and then out the door? This is another one. My brother and I sang a duet too. I sang the lead, he sang the harmony. I never could do much more than sing the lead. And so I just kind of imagine him singing the tenor part here in my ear, and Dad out in the crowd kind of doing the bass. And it's called Have I Told You Lately That I Love You? Another good old Jimmy Reed song. And I'm going to see if I can hit this chord. Have I told you lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Have I told with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. My world would end today if you would lose me. I'm